that. But anyways, man.
You get rings and everything.
Let's get it.
Can you stretch it? Is that a glizzy?
Run that back. He in a glizzy?
he had a whole glizzy. He cut it in half for nothing, just shoved it in there.
Wait, hold on, bro. That's not
crazy.
mustard. That's cheese, bro. He in a glizzy.
He got glizzy with cheese.
He got a chili cheese glizzy.
Oh, he got a chili.
That's crazy. He ain't got no napkin either. He just eating it with white gloves on. Like, what are you doing?
Hey, KB, he ain't got no drink. He ain't got no drink to
no
wash it down.
No nothing. Just straight up eating.
No Bev. All right, come on. Let's get it.
What to do, YouTube? We are back, and this is episode 2 of season 2. We got obviously KB, Keegan Brenton, and Nick Thomas, but we have our lovely special guest, Myra Renee Jones.
Oh wow!
Yeah, or just Myra, whichever one. It's fine.
Yeah,
that's the old government name.
Old government.
It's up there. I just read what's on here. No, I'm playing.
It is a bit.
No, for real.
But yep, we're in season 2, so we're basically going to talk about a couple things that's kind of hot right now. Obviously, if you haven't seen it, go see Spider-Man.
You better go now.
You better go now because hey, we spilling all the beans.
Just spilling everything, the whole bean.
Spilling everything. Well, at least we're gonna talk about.
Pause and go watch it, then come back.
Pause it now. Watch
Pause
it.
Right
come
now.
back.
Facts.
We're gonna talk about Spider-Man. We're gonna watch the Sonic 2 trailer. I've been seeing it. Little snippets of it everywhere on the world. So we're gonna definitely start off by Myra. You can go ahead and introduce yourself. Obviously, we know your name, but like, what do you do and what's going on in your life right now?
Okay, well, hello everybody. Myra, as we talked about before. I graduated. I went to school with everybody at Olivet. I graduated in 2020 with the bachelor's in exercise science. Right now, I work from home as a customer service rep for Chime, and I'm also the assistant dance coach at Olivet currently. Living life, working, doing that. Literally all of my social media is at Myra Renee J. So
I'll put that under your name. Don't worry about it.
The adult life. How's the adult life treating you?
It sucked. No, it's like, but no, like everything's good because especially like I'm still to live by myself. I don't really have I have responsibilities as in bills, but like nothing like major like parents or anything like that. So I'm just living and working.
It takes a minute to get adjusted, living on your own.
Yeah.
All the things you take for granted. Now you gotta go out and do it. I'm like, man.
When I tell you, I'm turning every single light off when I leave the room.
Oh, man.
I'm like, turn it off. If you ain't using it, turn it off.
I remember my dad used to get on that. Man.
Turn it off. Like,
I unplug the Wi-Fi box when I go to work.
you definitely.
You really on it.
You gotta get it how you get it.
No, for real. You don't need to pay nothing extra.
Take a while to charge back up.
That's probably
I ain't never heard nobody say I got
I don't know about that. I still live in mom's house.
Also
me
like
too. Little extension box, you just turn it off.
I'm in a dorm. You know what I mean? I'm still in a dorm. This hall director life been treating me well. Free living. I ain't got to worry about that. Sorry about that. Hey, when I brush my teeth, I leave that water running the whole time.
I don't care.
I don't
run it up. I don't give a damn.
Hey, I don't run out of hot water for some odd reason. We don't, because you're in a big dorm. I guess they got an overly amount of hot water. I don't worry about none of that. Shit. I leave these lights on most of the time. Yeah, but that's good though. So what's the name of the dance team? What's the name of the dance team, and why did you pick that career?
Well, I've won my whole life. I've always danced and everything like that. And actually, I didn't actually apply to become the assistant dance coach. Our head coach, she asked me, she said, because originally the assistant dance coach they had, for some reason, she had to step down. And she was saying, like, I know like dance has always been something that's like close to your heart and everything. And I'm only in Battle Creek, so I'm still close to all of it. She like, do you want to become like the dance coach. I was like, yeah, because even like when I was younger, right? I was like, even when I was younger, like one of my like main careers has always been either athletic training or becoming a choreographer, dance coach, or anything like that. So it's just the timing of it. Like, hey, take it. Like my first year of coaching is at a college, which is even though it's D3, but it's still something. And so just doing it from there. So I like that. I was like, okay, we're gonna see how this works and everything.
Good. You think you're gonna continue doing it, or just don't be a year or two and you?
I feel like I will. Yeah, because and even me, I've had coaches before that just coach for a year and leave. And no matter what sport it is, like when a coach do that, that's not good for a team at all. Because like, how do you always have to like get used to a new coach all the time? Like
you back to rebuilding, basically.
Right. Yeah. Like you don't want to do that. And like that's great. So yeah, I plan on staying for a good little, not like too long, but a good little.
Yeah, but get your feet wet.
Yeah.
Not to get too much in your business, but are they making you a full-time or is it more of a part-time?
Currently part-time.
Okay.
Yeah, currently part-time. That is another reason why I'm still working
the other. Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, but hopefully, especially in the fact that it's still kind of like a new team, so we're still building from there. So hopefully the better we build, then become to we're having our own just dance program in general, because we're under cheer, stunt, and dance. And so hopefully we have our own little program and then be full-time coach, hopefully.
Yeah, I got you.
So fingers crossed from that, manifesting that.
Yeah, I asked that for because I know since I'm full-time here, like I get my schooling paid for, like for my master stuff. So I was like seeing if that's what you were gonna try to do and get your school, like try to pursue your master's and get it paid for and everything throughout that. If you could, that's what I recommend. Because I think
with my major, I think they'll have it in master's, but like
for
you never know.
Exercise science.
Yeah, so when it comes to, but you trying to be if you're gonna try to, if you're not goal, but if it was to happen, be a head coach for the dance team and stuff like that, it'll be big, I think, because the classes I'm taking about the leadership and compassion and learning about ethics and all that type of stuff when it comes, because I'm getting mine in organizational leadership, and I think a lot of the classes that I'm taking is really helping me truly, like, I understand leadership, I know leadership and stuff like that, but I think a lot of the classes that I'm taking, is kind of taking what I already know, but organizing it.
Right.
Putting it in certain boxes. So I know at this point in my life, I knew I was this type of follower and I had this type of leader in my life. And this is why he impacted me the way he did and stuff like that. So I think that it would help you a lot when it comes to your coaching career and stuff like that too, moving forward, learning how to lead and how to, what type of leader you are, what type of followers you got in your group and stuff like that. So if you can get it paid for,
that's a big thing too.
Yeah, if you can get it paid for and it's free, by all means, I recommend you doing it, just because it's not in exercise science, stuff like that, whatever. Getting something in leadership or something business wise can help you.
Right. And the good thing about exercise science in general, like it's a big umbrella with a lot of other things.
Yeah.
So like it's a lot of stuff I can't go into with that. So I think that's one of the main reasons, because one, my whole family plays sports. I play sports my whole life, a whole bunch of different types of sports and everything. So just I know I wanted something within that in any career that I do. Everything. So yeah, definitely will look into that for sure.
Gotcha. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and get into this Spider-Man. All right,
Spider-Man.
I saw it the day it came out.
I saw it before it came out.
Oh, he's big time. He had the exclusive
he's big.
He told me he got his own bootleg.
See nigga walking in front of me, literally.
No, but let's go. We can do. I mean, I know Myra, you said you haven't seen it, but you're gonna probably see it before this comes out. So, I think if I had to rate it, I give it 10 out of 10. I had to rate it.
It's most definitely a 10 out of 10. First of all, before we do that, I know I've seen a lot of people on social media dressing up as Spider-Man. Did y'all see anybody at the theater masked up?
I did not. I went at 9. I went at 9:10 p.m. And I think at that time it's kind of the people who
you locked in for it.
Yeah, you locked in, but you ain't like, it's a little older crowd a little bit, like to where they're not that they geek to see it obviously, but they're not that geek like to where to dress up like that. But yeah, it was the whole theater was packed, and when we're in kind of like Winona's not small, but it's decent. It's decent amount, whatever, but it's a small theater in general, and it was packed at 9:10, the last show, for that movie, whatever, that night, and it was pretty packed.
Yeah, I went early this morning at like 9, and I like outside of the movie, I like the atmosphere. Like if it was a funny joke, everybody in the crowd laughed. If like a cameo popped out, everybody's like, I think those types of crowds make the movie better because everybody's focused into it.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's excited to be there.
I
haven't. Last time I had something like this was obviously during like the Endgame and the Avengers stuff, where everybody was getting excited about, when they came through the ring and it was Wakanda forever and all that, and it was he's alive and all that type of stuff. But like what you said, when it comes to the movies and they have that type of impact and people care and feel like they're there, like in the movie, like, oh shit, this motherfucker just came out the wall, like it's like it's really exciting, and like you don't get those with a lot of movies to where people are like genuinely like attached to the screen and watching every little small detail and paying attention to what they're saying and the words and everything, because there was a lot of stuff in the movie that made sense. Like sometimes like when they got too many characters, it don't make sense sometimes.
You get confused, especially with the multi-universe.
Yes, like, exactly.
Where is he from? Who'd he fight? Exactly. But I like with all three Spider-Mans, all their stories, who they fought. So I'm like, if you confused, you just didn't pay attention to the other movies, and you shouldn't be.
True, yeah. But then you see them like when one person says one thing, they like, bro, what? Like I don't even know who that is. Like they're confused though in the movie, and it's like that makes sense on why they're confused because he don't know nothing about the Avengers. So like
a great point to it is when he's fighting Doc Ock at the beginning, he's like, "You're not Peter Parker." Like in my universe, I am.
Exactly. Like what you mean? Like I'd probably been sitting there like, huh?
He was so confused with it.
It's just so many. It was so many things. Like, okay, question: what do y'all think about Zendaya being Mary Jane?
That should be me. That should be me. No,
I love Zendaya.
I like her being MJ. Bro. She plays her part cool. She don't really do too much, do too little, but
I'm not finna let Nick sit up here and talk about my girl. Like, we finna do. I have supported Zendaya from day uno.
I know that's your girl. My fault.
This brother Nick have been saying, man, she just basic. She basic. She basic. And now he talking about that should be me. That should be me. God damn it.
You say you've been supporting her since day uno.
Oh boy, what?
Look, what was the name of her Disney show?
What was it? Step It Up.
You don't know.
I know she's on this show. I know from that. Whatever the fuck
she was Sweet Life on Deck or something.
No, she was on Step It Up. Like, stop, guys. Like, shake it up. Step It Up sounds like the name of it though. Shake It Up.
No, Step Up is a movie.
It was dancing. Shake It Up. No, Shake It Up was the movie. I mean, not the movie, the Disney show. Step Up is the dance movies. Yeah.
Oh, I'm thinking about the interracial couple, that joint, huh?
Yeah. I do.
No, that was
still getting that wrong. Dance. I'm still wrong. God damn. Oh,
so I ain't gonna lie. When it comes to dance movies, like I already know.
I'm here now. Anyways,
I do like. Hold on. I do like how since they actually date in real life, when they were like crying and hugging and kissing, it seemed more
like real,
relatable. It wasn't just acting because they probably have obviously.
I didn't even know they was dating like that. I thought it was just kind of like
nobody did.
Okay, but no. But when it comes down to this, do you think like because realize that this happens? I think this happens a lot. Like with people, like when they act together,
they catch feelings.
So, question to you guys, real quick. We're still on topic, but we're not. If your wife was an actress,
I think about this a lot. I know what you're going.
Would you be okay with your wife having like and I'm not even talking about a movie, a TV series? To where it's multiple seasons and she got to be in love technically with somebody else during that show.
I don't know.
Would you be okay with it?
It depends. Like yes. I know with Lala and Mello, she had like the little sex scene. Her titties was all out. I don't know if I can have my wife, naked in front of millions.
I don't think that's even me. I think I'm more about the kid, my son.
I ain't gonna lie to you. Yes,
you see your mom on TV or your dad on TV doing that. I don't know. You got to have like a super strong relationship. Like Gab and D Wade, I'm pretty sure he doesn't care anymore.
Well, yeah, I mean, but the thing is,
also
too,
depends
before
on how
that,
strong of actor they are too.
True.
Like some people, they know like to get into their actor mode, like actor's mode or whatever like that, and then they just cut it straight off.
Cut it off, yeah.
Yeah, and some people when they still learning, they like, Okay, I like how we evolved in this movie. So let's see.
I think it's the young. I think it happens.
Let's go out after.
Okay, so
back to Spider-Man. We got to get back to Spider-Man.
My bad. The last thing though, I was only confused with one part.
Man,
and I know it's the multiverse. I know it's the multiverse.
Bring it.
But when it came to the Venom situation, right?
Yes.
To me, obviously, the first Spider-Man fought him in the third movie, right? And I know it's a different form because it's just a little piece of the alien.
It's a parasite. Yes.
Yeah, you're talking about the post. You're talking about the post credits.
Yeah, or when I watched Venom, I watched the new Venom that came out a little bit ago, and they had that post credit in the new Venom. So it was kind of weird that they just tried to make it. Well, they added the other one obviously to make it more sense, but it didn't make sense on how he was trying to like. Okay, so when Venom separates, does he not? I mean, does that part that he left behind not know? Like
no, so it's like a I don't know how to explain it
because obviously he fought in the other multiverse.
It's like that parasite is like an asexual organism. It doesn't know, like it knows it's venom, right? But it can branch off and do like it can split itself into millions of pieces if it wanted to, and infected millions of people if it wanted to. Okay. Millions of people can be venom with the same exact power. Okay. As a whole person.
But is it because he's in a different multiverse is why he didn't know that he had already because remember what's name said it that he fought an alien life force. The first Spider-Man said it. Fought an alien life force, whatever. And everybody's like, oh, you fight aliens and all that type stuff, whatever, right? But like obviously the Venom that's in that time zone or not time zone, multiverse, whatever, was not Tom Holland. I'm going to say the regular.
A different dude.
Yeah, but that Venom in general doesn't. It's the same thing. He doesn't know either. Of the other Venom,
that Venom in the post end credit scene is supposedly supposed to like be
the newer Spider-Man's Venom.
Yeah, he's
not the Venom that we saw.
Well, I don't know what Venom he's supposed to be because he ended up getting snapped back like Thanos.
That's what I'm saying. So which one was he in? Like
he's probably in a multiverse that we don't know about.
Okay, because that's why I was confused on because he got my bad. Sorry if there's so many. But that's what I was confused about.
Me and my brother was talking about that. He might be in the multiverse with Miles Morales. That's probably why
I was just gonna say that. Miles,
Venom nigga, and Miles might be his. That might be his enemy.
That's what I didn't get.
That might be the reason why he got snapped back.
Because I was like, where did he get snapped back to? Like, was he not in one of the original three, or like I didn't get it. So I was like, all right. So I just kind of dropped it, but that was the only thing I was kind of confused on when it came to the movie. Is like, why is he like not knowing? He's really deep into trying to figure out what's going on and figuring out about Thanos and the Sam. So he's in that time zone when he got snapped back. But which one did he come from? You know what I mean? That's what I was confused on. So that's the last thing I got to say. Y'all got anything else to add to that?
Yeah, I most definitely do. Yeah. So we all seen the Doctor Strange and Spider-Man fighting it out for the box.
That was good.
Can we go on record and say Spider-Man's stronger than Doctor Strange?
I don't want to say that because all he did was outsmart him.
Yeah, he's Doctor Strange is he's a surgeon. Like that nigga was putting surgery, like doing surgery. He had steady hands. That's why he's Doctor Strange. Like he has steady hands.
Yeah.
Old boy just used geometry.
That's all he did.
Know nothing about geometry. So Doctor Strange hasn't had geometry in 12 fucking years. Don't know
probably longer than that.
Longer than that. Don't know what.
That's what I'm saying.
35 years.
I think he underestimated him very. I think Doctor Strange underestimated him because he keeps calling him a boy. He keeps like changing the way he keeps changing the way he feels about him. Because remember throughout the movie he kept changing, like you can call me this, you can call me this.
You call me Steve. What was it, Steven? Then he's like, no, you gotta call me sir.
Kept changing, and I think he kept looking at it like you're a kid, you know. And then he would do something real not kiddish, and he'd be like, okay, you can call me this. And then he would do some kid shit again, call me sir. You know, and he kept flipping back and forth. And I think he underestimated him because I don't think Doctor Strange. Well, no, that's just that mirror scene. I was like.
This is on the growth of Peter Parker throughout the whole movie.
Another thing because I got a lot of things. So I just watched it.
Don't let.
But Aunt May dies.
Oh, you didn't.
Sexy ass Aunt May. Damn,
I didn't want you to say that, but
Aunt May dies, and it took me back. It took me back to when Uncle Ben died in the first one, and I was kind of just sitting there like, damn, because like they so innocent.
True.
But and it's his fault. It was his fault.
She was a lot more. See, the thing to me, it was a little different.
She was a lot more involved.
She was a lot more involved and a lot more active than they were. They were like old and like couldn't defend themselves. And she got hit with a whole glider, nigga. Like,
yeah, from
and was walking still. It was like, yeah, I'm good. And it was like, nah, I'm not good actually.
But like we know the dude that killed him can't be trusted. I don't know why he was trying to trust. He didn't know. He knows. And it was Aunt May's fault a little bit too.
Aunt May told him.
Yeah,
we help people. That's what we do.
And he was going to send him back, and she was like, "No, we gotta help him."
I would have sent him back.
So basically, she killed herself.
Jamie Foxx too. He got to go too.
Jamie Foxx is, hey man, but he was that black. You see, the school scene with the funny black dude when they made the craft thing. Oh, what's the black dude from
Hannibal Buress?
Oh yes, that's his name. You know who we're talking about, Myra?
Hannibal
Buress.
JB Smooth.
Yeah, JB Smooth. Hannibal.
No, not JB Smooth, but the Hannibal Buress.
The other dude. Yeah.
You know who that is, Myra?
No.
Hannibal
Buress.
Movie? What else movie? He's
Baywatch.
What's another one though?
He was in Baywatch too. I don't know what other.
He reminds me of the dude from Get Out, the black cop from Get Out, the black security dude. Okay. He reminds me of that type of character, whatever, right? Where he's just that black dude that's speaking real.
And he said Mysterio's right.
He said, "You know what you did, Spider-Man. You killed him." Like, but he was. I think they did a good job not overdoing that scene. Like, they let them do their thing and hype them up and say, "Oh, you can fly through. You can crawl all through the school. Walk them back." Like, letting them know because and all that. But I think they didn't overdo it, and it was just it was funny enough to where it wasn't like, okay, you know what I mean? Like, I like that overall scene because it was short and it was to the point and they were real funny, whatever. And then we got to see everybody school them, in school, like that thing.
Hey, Blood, I'm gonna keep it a buck with you, dog. As soon as Toby got on screen, I melted I was like, my nigga Toby. I fainted in my seat. I was
I like the way that they brought him in though too.
It's my Spider-Man.
Yeah, I like the way they brought him in. And then one last thing I got to say, I don't think a lot was scripted when all three Spider-Mans together. And they were like, "Oh, you fought this dude. And then Andrew was like, I'm the lame." He was like, "I'm the lame one," or I think he said that. Yep. I'm the lame one. It was like, don't say that. I don't think any of that was scripted. I think they were just going.
You think that you let them go? Yeah, because I mean, they all know go. Yeah, they know their character more. I mean, not more than the directors.
Yeah, I get what you're saying though.
They know their character. They know what they know, and they know what they don't know.
So he said, "You are amazing."
Yeah, you're an amazing Spider-Man.
You are literally the amazing Spider-Man.
Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna go ahead and go to the next
great movie.
Great movie. If you haven't seen it, please go see it.
Best Marvel movie.
Myra, go see it. Please go see it.
Myra, go see it, please.
Real quick, what we're gonna do is another thing that just came out that everybody's been talking about is the Sonic 2. The trailer just came out, and everybody's been talking about Knuckles. So I want to see it, and I want you guys to give you a reaction to it. So I'm gonna share my screen.
My dude, Knuckles.
Yes.
Knuckles been black since '96.
So we're gonna watch this real quick.
Been that guy.
I haven't even seen the first one yet.
You haven't seen the first one yet?
I haven't seen the first one yet. I gotta watch.
I haven't either. I haven't either.
I've seen part of it. I never have seen like the full
thing.
Bro, that's something that I was interested in that when I was like 7.
I know, but it's like to me. Okay. Before we start, to me, when it comes to like trying to create something that's animated and make it real life, technically, it has to be really good graphics.
Well, right? Then the first time they made it, they had to start it all over, right?
Because he looked weird, and everybody was complaining because he looked weird. He
looked crazy, bro.
Yeah, I don't know whoever the design team was.
Like a crackhead.
was not right. But if you look at this exact picture, look at his socks.
Like you can see the detail of like
you see the like this little stuff like they did. I think
look at the
like little lint on the sock and everything.
Yeah, in today's time, it just they can do so many things. So like. Y'all need to go watch the first one because the first one was good. It's the basic intro to who Sonic is.
I know who Sonic is.
Well, no. Like they make the song into that. But anyways, man.
He get rings and everything.
Let's get it.
Can he stretch it? Is that a glizzy?
Run that back. He in a glizzy?
he had a whole glizzy. Wait. He cut it in half or nothing. Just shoved it in there.
Wait, hold on, bro. That's not
crazy.
Mustard. That's cheese, bro. He in a glizzy.
He got glizzy with cheese.
He got a chili cheese glizzy.
Oh, he got a chili.
That's crazy. He ain't got no napkin either. He just eating it with white gloves on. Like, what are you doing?
Hey, KB, he ain't got no drink. He ain't got no drink to
no
wash it down.
No nothing. Just straight up eating.
No Bev. All right, come on, let's go.
See, they got no more niggas. Stuff, yeah.
Oh shit.
So they just want to try to save the world.
But look at the graphics, bro. Like,
I mean, he's a darker shade of blue. Yes,
I know.
Why
but
is his
just
eyes
the
green?
animation.
Hold on, keep it right there. Why his eyes green? Oh,
I think his eyes are naturally green, and I think
they're naturally green. And then when he speed up, shit can turn blue.
But look at the fur.
Like literally
They did a good job, man.
That boy like got a nipple for her nose.
Oh, Knuckles.
That's my boy right there.
That boy black.
Oh, do I look like I need you? The way that they did the logo too, with 2 and then the tail at the end of it, whatever. Like, I don't know, they did a good job. I think that's a good job. Y'all definitely need to watch the first one though. Like, first one is definitely.
I ain't lying, bro. I think I say this every time I see one of these type movies, like it was like Pikachu, it was Sonic. Oh, yeah. They gotta keep this shit animated, dog. I'm tired of just them trying to bring animated stuff to real life, dog. Like they trying to do with the Avatar. I think leave the Avatar The Last Airbender alone, dog.
See, I feel like with that stuff is different. To me, with that stuff, with the magician and the magic stuff is different.
No, it's not.
That's why you can't do Dragon Ball Z or nothing like that with real life, because
you was seeing it. It was
they did. They tried.
I know, but you do the worst movie of all time.
It was absolutely.
But I think with the furry animals,
13 on Rotten Tomatoes.
I think with the furry animals and the animals like part, they do good. They can do good with that because of how the animations is nowadays. You can't make a cartoonish person.
The only movie that I seen in theaters that was good, kind of live action, but it was still animated, but it was kind of live action a little bit. The only one was Lion King. It's the only movie I saw.
I love that one.
That was animals.
Yeah, the new one was good. It was fire.
But I'm saying, with
after that, nothing else.
I feel like with animals you can do it because it's not, when you turn an animated face into a real person, it doesn't look right to me.
Right.
You can do it with an animal.
Didn't they just do a new one with Halle and Chloe, the Little Mermaid? That's gonna be real live.
Well,
it's gonna be live action, but I mean,
that's gonna be live action.
That story.
See, but then how you gonna do Flounder?
Can't be a live action.
How you gonna do Flounder in them? Like you gotta have those like.
No,
if they don't look right, if Sebastian and them don't look right, then it won't be a good movie. Like you can make Ariel, like any red. I mean, you can
I ain't seen Mulan yet, but I don't want to see it.
I think the only way they can really do that is if they kind of did it how they did Aladdin.
Yes, but see, Aladdin, the genie part's easy. You know what I'm saying? But they didn't do Mushu on Mulan, so I ain't really like it.
Oh, they did.
I didn't watch
it
because they didn't have it. And they don't have singing.
When I found out that Mushu wasn't in it, I was like,
and they didn't have that. They didn't have the songs in it.
Most of the stuff was legit.
They don't have none of that in there.
They don't have none of the singing from.
So it's just like so it's basically they
basically the live one is more so like the story of
who we talking about? I haven't seen the
dragon, bro.
The dragon. He just said monkey.
I haven't seen it, bro. I haven't seen it.
You seen Mulan, the original Mulan?
Dishonor on
you.
In dishonor on your cow. Dishonor.
Wait, you never seen? I'm thinking you said you never seen a live one. You never seen Mulan at all?
Time out. I thought we was talking about Aladdin.
You never see Aladdin? It's 96.
I've seen that one. I haven't seen the new one with Will Smith.
Are you shitting? Nigga doesn't got Disney Plus.
I do got Disney Plus. My mama got Disney Plus.
Go watch that.
It's literally on Disney Plus for free.
Okay.
Yeah, but the live Mulan though, I think they was doing that more so based on the real story, because Mulan actually was a real person and everything like that. So I think they did that more based on like the real story and not necessarily based off the movie. Because the movie, of course, they added a lot more stuff to it. But like, ain't gonna lie though, when I found out that Mushu wasn't gonna be in it and they weren't gonna do like none of the songs, I was like, I'm not watching this. Like, cause like,
and I told
Mulan, like that's. I was like, I freaking love these movies.
I said the same thing, and I wasn't gonna. And I watched it, and overall, I mean, it was a good movie. If you didn't watch the original movie, if you watched that movie by itself, you didn't know about the original movie, it was a good movie. But me knowing the songs and how the songs affected me, like how I sing the song,
get down to business,
like all those feet, and I do the sound effects, the Huns, like those songs mean so. And then Mushu, like how funny he was and all that type of stuff. So it's just like you don't have that in there. You're kind of disrespecting everybody who liked the original movie. Like
all I'm saying is that they could have had a original. They could have had it. They could have named it Mulan. Don't put a Disney product on it though. Don't put Disney on that. Put something else. Put like Sony on it or somebody else's stuff. Don't put Disney on that because
I think they should.
Other shit.
I think they should have just promoted it as like telling the real story, and then instead like promote it as like live Mulan like from like the original. I'm like,
Like, what?
Yeah, don't nobody want to see back, like what it's really like, what she really went through. Like, no, we want to see that plus the singing and the funniness, because they had no funny parts.
They should have promoted it as
it was all serious
instead of being like, oh, just a live Mulan and everything like that. So like we thinking it's gonna be kind of like how they did the live Lion King, like it was the same as like, well, not the exact same, but it was like basically the same as the cartoon, but it went to like a live.
Yeah, and they had different parts that they didn't put in the from the old movie and the new one, but overall they still had Timon and Pumbaa in there. They had the comedy part
and everything.
They had everything. The songs. They had the songs and everything, and they had new people sing the songs. So how you gonna have they had Christina Aguilera sing the who is the girl, that part, whatever, but then you have it in the movie, but it's not like her singing why she like sad, like, you know, like it's at the end of the movie, really. I mean, it is, but it's like it's to me, it's like they could have really they could have had some other motherfuckers sing the Let's Get Down to Business and been cold with it, you know, like I don't know. But anyways, what we gonna do is, because right now we talked a lot, so this is what we're gonna do. This is episode 2.
Yes.
Right, and then we finna talk about the Black women and the HBC thing right after this right now, and make that episode 3.
Okay. So edit this whole thing out and then do that.
Yeah, I'm adding the part that we just ended, and then so basically let's start like how we just got done talking about Mulan and go right into the end of the show.
All right.
Okay. All right.
Wait, hold on. We doing. I was texting my mama.
That's what I'm saying.
So we about to end this.
Yeah, we finna end this.
So yeah, I know that. 2. But what we talking about the next one? The
2 topics that we didn't get to. The HBCU and
the whatever, and then the Home Alone shit in the top 2.
And the woman thing, yeah.
And and Christmas shit, and then we go. Okay.
All right. So
do y'all want to change y'all outfits?
We don't have to change it. That's fine.
Don't give a fuck. No.
Okay. So, all right. So basically, what we're gonna do is that's the end of episode 2. We're gonna definitely get into the other 2 topics in this next one, with the question that we have, and then obviously talking about the HBCUs. But no, I'm gonna scratch that out too. I'm gonna edit that out in the beginning and not even put that in the beginning, like me explaining what we're talking about, the 2 parts. I'm gonna take that out too. I'm gonna just act like we're talking about the damn Spider-Man and getting to know Myra, and we got into the other ramble stuff. So
yeah, there you go.
Yep. Thank you guys. That's it. We're gonna definitely be ready for this next episode 3. We got some really good topics for you guys. We're gonna be talking about are Black educated women intimidating or misunderstood? I feel like that's a really good topic. We're gonna definitely just talk about that with Myra, and then we're gonna definitely touch on the HBC Jackson State flipping the #1 recruit in the nation to go to Jackson State. So we're gonna talk about those things. Then the last thing we're gonna do is just touch on is top 2 or top, Christmas movie. So we'll see you guys in the next episode. Thank you guys for always supporting us and sharing everything. So make sure you like, subscribe, follow us on our social medias and everything like that. And then we'll get back and we're gonna be rolling these new episodes out every now and then. She's throwing up GD, but we're gonna ignore it. No, I'm playing. No, but I'm playing.
It's hard, they do a TikTok instead of doing.
But I appreciate all you guys, whatever. If you guys have any thoughts or like what me and KB was talking about earlier with the Venom thing, please put it in the comments and explain that. If you guys have any thoughts on this Sonic, please put your thoughts on that too. And then anything else you guys want to talk about, just comment down below and we will respond. Thank you guys, and make sure you guys have a good holiday. See you guys in a little bit.
Merry Christmas.